Hi there, it's Evans with a video on matching supply to demand, which is in this section on 3.4.5. This video will look at what we mean by matching supply to demand and consider the value of doing so, and then in the next videos I'll go on and look at these specific methods that are specified by AQA that you need to know. So first of all, what do we mean by matching supply to demand? So essentially, matching supply to demand is an organisation's ability to supply goods or services to make sure that consumer demand is fully satisfied. In other words, every single consumer who wants to buy one of your products is able to get their hands on it. You've supplied enough for everyone. So it's worth just considering some of the reasons that demand for an organisation's product might fluctuate. So we can have seasonal demand. For example, umbrellas are going to be more demanded in the winter in the UK than in the summer. Potentially there are changes in income, and if you are selling a luxury good, then an increase in income will lead to higher demand for your product, and if you're selling an inferior good, changes in income might mean a lower demand for your product. Fashion and trends can have an impact, as can the actions of competitors. There are some reasons that supply might fluctuate as well. So potentially you might be selling a product, an agricultural product for example, that has a growth season, strawberries or something like that, grow at a particular time of year. Maybe there are workforce issues, for example strikes and so on, and other supply chain issues. So businesses need to be aware of the factors that can change demand and supply and be able to respond accordingly. So what is the value to an organisation of being able to match its supply to demand? Well, first of all, you're going to get an improved reputation. If every time a customer comes to your organisation they're able to get the product that they want, then they should be extremely satisfied, leading to consumer satisfaction, higher revenues for you, and of course a reduction in wastage as well. Particularly if demand is falling, you don't want to be overproducing goods and then stuck with a whole load of things that you can't sell. Or in a service sector, you don't want to ask lots of staff to turn up for a shift and then there's no customers there to serve. So it's really important for an organisation to try and manage its resources efficiently, so it's not wasting time and money. Okay, so the next videos we'll have a look at some of the methods that businesses use to try and manage their supply and how they try to match demand.